Hello and welcome to the prime demo for the new Milwaukee Fuel Gen 2 impact wrenches. Recently we've had a look at the Gen 2 of the impact driver and the hammer drill, and today we're going to look through a couple of the models of the impact wrenches. Mitch, tell us what we got here today.
Hi Steve, today we've got the new Milwaukee Gen 2 Fuel impact wrench range. These are the compact impact wrenches. You'll see in a later video we're going to talk about the high torque options from Milwaukee, but today these ones are really focused on versatility and portability with really good power out of them. So we've seen these ones have gone through the same Gen 2 update as the impact driver and the hammer drill. They've really focused on more power and a slimline body, also with the intelligence to be able to get jobs done more efficiently and safer.
This is a common theme, isn't it, so far? Everything that we've seen Fuel Gen 2 is smaller, lighter, more compact, more power. Yeah,
that's essentially, if they couldn't make it better, Milwaukee left it alone. So they've made it more powerful and lighter. So you're looking at now 300 Newton meters as a jump up from 280 from Gen 1 to give you the power in a compact case where you could be able to put into all sorts of spaces, whether you're overhead work, underneath cars, inside machinery. It's really portable and versatile.
And what sort of speeds are we looking at on this one?
So the speeds we're looking at 2,500 RPM, so you can get your efficiency of getting your jobs done quicker without sacrificing any power or reliability.
Is that an increase from the old model?
Yeah, so the other model was slightly slower at 2,400 RPM, but it is industry leading in these sorts of compact impact wrench ranges.
And the impact rating?
Impact rating is 3,200 impacts a minute, so it really is hammering home the advantages that Milwaukee will give you.
So, as well, I noticed on this one we've got a fourth mode introduced, same as the impact driver, where they added the fourth mode, which we loved. Tell us about the fourth mode on this one.
So the fourth mode on this one is AutoStop. So we've got your precision, your performance and your high performance 1, 2, 3 modes, and then you've also got your AutoStop mode. AutoStop mode is great for structural assemblies where you've just got to tighten the bolt up just to a snug tight, and it'll basically get it up till it's tight at impact for 1 second, and then from there you can torque it on the torque wrench. Or if you're doing like aluminium or softer materials, it's not going to damage the surface behind it, it's just going to tighten the bolt up without vibrating the rest of the surface. So it's a really good option for a lot of different industries out there. So Milwaukee again have listened to the customer, got feedback, and then implemented into the tool that they're building in the next generations.
Alright, well, let's go put it to the test.
Absolutely, let's go and have a look. Today's first demo is removing an M16 structural bolt. This bolt's been torqued up to spec, and we'll show you how easily it removes it with the new Gen 2 impact wrench. We've got a 32mm socket on here. Let's see how it goes in mode 3. As you can see there, no issue in undoing the structural bolt. It was torqued to spec, giving you portability on site. One of the most common uses for a compact impact wrench is changing tyres. So here today we've got a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. We're going to show you how easily it changes the wheels on these.
That was really good, wasn't it? How you got it done, and I could see there that the tool was very efficient in doing it as well. Yeah,
that's it. So with a 300 Newton meter capacity on it, it's got no dramas undoing an M16 structural, and then once it's been torqued up, and also snugging it up to be torqued as well. So it's a versatile tool that anybody can use, but it is really effective in those markets.
Now, when you say it's a versatile tool anyone can use, we're looking at two slightly different types here. We've got the ring and we've got the pin. What's the differences? It's the same tool, obviously. What's the differences here? Who should be using what?
So the two options we have got, you're right Steve, is the retaining ring style and the retaining pin. The retaining ring style is probably going to cover 80% of your industries, as well as your DIYs. So the advantage of that is you can install and remove the sockets easily, so they go on and come off. So they're not going to fall off at the drop of a hat, but you can remove them and put them on very simply. Whereas the pin style here, it's got the detent pin on the back. It's going to locate into the hole on the impact socket. So put it on, you've actually got to push it down to get it on. And once you've got it on there, very difficult to get off without using a pin punch or something of that nature to get it off. So
And this is something you've seen as well. Guys have been using the pin instead of the ring where they have to change a lot. They get very frustrated with that and they end up damaging their tool in their attempts, don't they?
Yeah, for sure. The pin style is really designed for your construction guys or someone doing repetitive work. So you're going to put on your socket at the start of the day. Once you've got it on, you don't take it off the rest of the day. Especially if you're working at heights or in a mining application where if you drop something into a machine, you're in real dramas. It's going to stay on there the whole time. But it does make it difficult to change sockets. So for those sort of applications, the pin is really good, but the friction ring will cover like most of your general everyday guys that want to use them, mechanics, electricians, anybody that's doing a range of fasteners over a day, not just that one specific size, really benefit from using the ring style. But again, Milwaukee have listened to the people and they've provided both solutions rather than just compromising with one. So it's a good result for everybody there.
Yep, which is great. And they're available now. The ring is only available as a naked, it doesn't come in a kit. You can get the pin in a kit or by itself.
But we can now have these both in stock at Prime Industrial, so come in and check them out and see if they'll add to your range of Milwaukee tools.